Just for here, I'm back to a new Sly 4 stream. And yeah, if y'all didn't see the last one, definitely go and check it out. We are heading to episode 4. I mean, not 4, 3, I meant to say. Not 4. Yeah, we did not skip all the way from episode 2 to episode 4. I'm pretty sure there is a cheat code in the second game that you're able to warp to any level or any episode in the game, even if you start from the first episode. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty crazy. There's a mask. I mean, yeah, even though we've already gotten 100, or the trophy, obviously, and the platinum trophy, I still am wanting to get all the masks, though. Especially for that cool weapon, that electrocutes enemies. Which, one of y'all told me, it was actually from a game that was developed by, Circle Punch. The original developers of Sly Cooper. Which I never knew about that. I personally didn't exactly know what other games, the original developers of Sly Cooper made. Besides Sly Cooper, of course. Used to, back in the day, it was a similar thing with, Insomniac. It was a similar thing to Insomniac and Naughty Dog. Since they were the original developers of both Crash and Spyro. But, yeah, Naughty Dog doing both Uncharted and, Jak and Daxter. And then Insomniac doing not just Spyro, but also Ratchet and Clank. But again, that walkthrough will be coming soon as well. Do remember I am getting the original 3 Sly Cooper games on the PS3. I have ordered. And yeah, that's definitely a series I've definitely been wanting to play for a long time now too. In a pretty similar way when it came to, when I started playing Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter. Those were some franchises I've always wanted to play, and I've heard loads back in the day. And yeah, I'm very glad I am playing these franchises because they are really great, I would say. Right? Crash, Spyro, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, and I would definitely say the same thing with Ratchet and Clank. Definitely some of the greatest PlayStation, IPs. Or, well, not when it comes to Crash and Spyro, they're not really PlayStation anymore. Right? They're not so much PlayStation anymore. Right? But you do know what I mean, though. You do know what I mean. When they first came out.
Bad news just got worse, Sly. Looks like a couple of pieces of the time drive broke off in that crash landing. I need you to track down the missing components ASAP. Fortunately, the advanced trajectory management processor is still working, so I was able to calculate their most likely positions. Unfortunately, they seem to have landed in some dangerous terrain. The temporal sprocket appears to have fallen close to some pterodactyl nests, and I'm afraid one of these prehistoric penguins might have gotten its flippers on the gravity encabulator. Oh, they may look cute, but those little devils are nasty. This isn't gonna be a simple pickup slide. Get some photos of their precise locations, and I'll analyze them to formulate a plan. But watch your back. I don't think we're the first guests at this party. See the structure on that mountain? It appears to be some kind of conveyor belt system. Definitely not Ice Age technology. Get a picture of that machinery, too. I smell rat. Or possibly something even worse.
Yeah, it's definitely not a rat. That's all I can say. It's definitely not a rat. More like a bear.
Sorry, Fly.
Right?
Maybe she just needs to cool off. For what it's worth, I'm just as worried about Penelope.
And again, if you go to this mission alone and look up there, clockwork. Again, it has to be certain jobs. You have to be in a certain job on here to be in certain on the episodes to find clockwork. But yeah, him just staring from above, watching the Cooper gang. I have actually seen people make theories when it comes to the you know, especially when you think about it with Sly 2. Remember how, you know, even in the game of how they mentioned Clockwork's brain, right? Like Arpeggio before, you know, his demise from Neela or Clockla, and also Bentley also mentioned the Clockwork brain too, but we never saw the Clockwork brain. But makes you wonder, like, even though, you know, once the hate chip was destroyed in Sly 2, you know, in the ending, when Carmelita destroyed the hate chip, all of the parts of Clockwork started to rust. As in Sly's case, of course, in his words, how time seemed to caught up to the bird, right? Since, you know, Clockwork lived for who knows exactly how long. It's never exactly says exactly in the series when Clockwork originated. Some people would actually believe that it, like ancient Egypt. Like some people say ancient Egypt, where Slight and Common, you know, Sly's Egypt or Egyptian ancestor is, and where Sly is trapped to this day in. But again, would be kind of interesting considering that, you know, Clockwork is a robotic owl, right? He is like a robotic owl, or put himself in a robotic body, right? Again, he's definitely, out of all the villains, I would say, at least, again, main villains, I would probably say that Clockwork is definitely probably the most mysterious ones, right? Especially when it came to how many years he managed to survive just from his hate, fueling his body with hate towards the Cooper clan, the Cooper ancestors and stuff. And again, even if he did end up, you know, originated in ancient Egypt, it would be very interesting, though. Definitely would be very interesting. I mean, imagine if Sly 5 ever did come, which who knows exactly at this point, if Sly 5 will become a reality, because you know how ridiculous Sony is. Sony is as a company. I would definitely like to wonder, though, about if they would actually explore of his actual origins, though. Right, that would be kind of cool to actually see.
know, Bentley. These little guys don't look so bad to me.
And also, there are some theories also that you may hear or may have heard of people talking about Penelope time traveling, right? Since she is obviously the one that stole Bentley's time machine plans, right? She stole his time machine plans. That's why Le Paradox had his own time machine, is because of Penelope. But people do wonder, like, if she would have traveled back in time, and maybe she would have been the one to, build Clockwork. Again, there's lots of different theories that are very interesting, even if there are, when it comes to whether if you would believe it or not, of course, right? And yeah, that's what theories are for, though, right? That's what theories are for, of course. Yeah, I would definitely. And of course, also, if Le Paradox knew about Clockwork, because Le Paradox was able to travel through time with his time machine, so it would be quite interesting if, what if Le Paradox managed to see Clockwork? All the things that he could say, though, considering that, with the time machine, his time blimp, he could be able to go through any time he wants. So, just an idea. Just an idea, just looking at that devious owl. And his eyes just glowing, though.
My thermal vision is picking up a lot of activity there.
You got it, pal.
Yeah, just his eyes, too, that are glowing. Hello, Grizz. Dingo Dial's voice actor. Again, that's what I love about the Grizz, is that it's the same actor who plays Dingo Dial on the Insane Trilogy, Crash Team Rumble, Nitro Fueled, Crash 4, Crash on the Run. I might need to go a little bit this way. Yeah. His eyes were closed when I took the picture.
Okay. No way this guy dug that bling up around here.
No, you're absolutely right.
Oh yeah, and also, you know what The Simpsons did very recently? It also aired its 800th episode. Yes, its 800th episode. The Simpsons. Yeah, The Simpsons have aired its 800th episode. Like, that is just absolutely crazy. 800 episodes of The Simpsons. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it to 1,000. Right? I definitely would not be surprised if it makes it to 1,000. But yeah, it's just crazy to think. Very, very crazy. Hard to believe. I don't know why I didn't go over here where we needed to go to activate the job.
Boy, we need to figure out what that bear is up to. That crack in the wall looks like the perfect entrance. But you'd better keep a low profile until we know what's going on.
I hear you, pal.
Again, 20 of the 30 clue bottles. That's very good, I would say. This would probably make you feel like Ice Age. Remind you of Ice Age. Which, do remember there is a new Ice Age movie coming out. I can't remember when it is, but I know there is one being made. Which, yeah, I'm surprised they're still making Ice Age movies. You'd think that they would have stopped.
Still no word.
Especially after,
I'm sure we'll hear from her soon.
especially after the whole Adventures of Buck Wild, which, yeah, I definitely did not like that. I definitely did not like the Adventures of Buck Wild. Also because it wasn't Blue Sky, and it was Disney instead of Blue Sky.
I heard when Joe messed up, the boss turned him into a coat for that La Paradox guy. Yeah, that La Paradox is bad news. I heard last time he was here, he yanked this one guy's tusks, just for fun. Ouch. Yeah, good luck talking to the ladies without any tusks.
Watch yourself, Sly, and don't alert the guard.
I hear you, pal.
I would probably say one of the kind of challenging trophies when it came to getting the Platinum Trophy for Sly 4 was definitely the whole completing the whole montage. You know, when Bob is training, when you're training Bob, that whole montage bit where you had to put everything together. That was probably the hardest, and you having to do it without messing up to get the trophy. Same thing with the whole Carmelita's belly dance
I'm glad I'm not that
mini
poor
game,
guy.
where you have
What's
to
weird is that he looks kinda
not
familiar.
mess a single
Holy
button.
missing links! Sly, that's a prehistoric raccoon. I wonder if he could be.
My ancestor?
It's a distinct possibility. Let's help him out. Sly, I have an idea, but you need to get that saber-toothed tiger skin. Just don't let the guards see you.
I'm on it, Bentley. One tiger skin coming up. Well, look who's at the party. Why am I not surprised he's part of this?
That case there, look. Doesn't it look almost like a case? Sly, you need to hurry.
I'm surprised that guard did not actually see me. I thought I was actually close enough for him to actually spot me.
I think you might want to use the paraglider here, Sly.
I really thought that guard was going to see me. I don't know how he didn't, but... definitely surprising.
This guy's painting is not improving my opinion of him.
Forget about the guard. See that key? I bet it unlocks that door.
Right. Time for some real art. The art of pickpocketing.
Van Gogh ain't got nothing on me. Come on now, hold that big fool still.
I'm going to get caught. I guarantee you. Yup. I told you I was going to get caught. I should have waited.
Van Gogh ain't got nothing on me.
There we go.
Come on now, hold that big fool still.
Yeah, I knew I really should have waited until he was there.
You got the key. Go grab that tiger skin, Sly. Excellent, Sly. Now get that tiger skin.
Really cool bedroom, though. I am not going to lie. This is a really cool bedroom. 26.
Not really my color, but I'll make it work.
Bouncing on the Grizz's bed.
Way to go, Sly. Now get going. Outstanding, Sly. That saber-tooth skin is just try using a leaf to cross that gap. Press and hold the R2 button to target that post. Then press the X button to leap to the target.
Not one of my, or I definitely wouldn't say one of my personal favorites, but it is a cool skin though. Especially how you're able to leap around. I thought this guy would have gotten into that campfire.
Perfect, Sly.
That's what I would have thought.
You got it, Sly.
Ow. Yeah. Watch for that. Ow. Yeah, watch for that too. Watch for all of the fire and the lava and all of that in general.
Sly, you can even use that outfit to take out enemies from a distance. Try targeting the guard across that gap.
Poor Bob.
Yo, make it quick with that stick. The Grizz don't play. I ain't got all day. Now that's what I'm talking about. Here's the chief. Now I want to talk to your boss about my goods.
The guards on those pedestals are the ones restraining him, Sly. Take them out and he should be free.
Looks easy enough.
Be careful, Sly. If you're caught, you'll never get it out of there. This is the perfect situation for your Cyclone's house.
And again, when it comes to the whole operation, I'm so glad that instead of Sly being able to defeat the Grizz, it's Murray. I'm so glad they made it so Murray fights the Grizz. That's what makes it so much better. That's what I love about the fight, is being able to use Murray to defeat the Grizz.
Sly, this is amazing. I've run comparison tests. Facial features, fur length, tail volume, and according to them all, that name raccoon is definitely your ancestor. I believe you found the very first Cooper.
I'm not sure I see the resemblance, but I'll take your word for it.
He is struggling
Big guy.
in
What
there.
do you say we get out of here?
I love that the guards are just looking, right? Just staring. Not doing anything, just staring.
Well, no, we've never met, but a reliable source tells me we're distantly related. I'm not sure what to say. It's truly amazing to meet you. What's your name?
And of course, poor Bob. Poor Bob is not part of the Devious Raccoonus, since, you know, none of the ancestors ever knew about Bob, sadly, until, you know, towards the end of the game. But of course, the Devious Raccoonus was already made before they even saw Bob. So poor Bob, being the first Cooper, never was in the Devious Raccoonus.
Okay, I guess we'll do it your way.
Poor Bob, though, not being in the Devious Raccoonus. But it does make sense, though. None of them would even have knew.
We got Bob safely back to the hideout, where everyone took an immediate liking to him. And he took an immediate interest in our gadgets. While he was busy, Billy provided the background on his former captor. The guy's name was Grizz, and he'd made his fame in the art world. Once a common street thug, he'd been thrust into the limelight when he was plucked from the gutter and made famous by a prominent pop artist. Grizz's primitive artwork was hailed as a brilliant new style called paleo graffiti, and for a while he enjoyed a celebrity status. His fame was short-lived, however, when people realized his art was really just bad. Resentful, he returned to his criminal roots, quickly becoming the top art thief on Interpol's most wanted list. One of Carmelita's main targets, it was now clear how he'd managed to evade her capture for so long.
Again, definitely reminds me a lot of Dimitri. I definitely will say.
Bob away from Bentley's tools,
Considering that, you know,
explained how Grizz had appeared.
Dimitri was an artist as well that turned evil
His role as food provider for the tribe, and
because nobody liked his paintings.
depressed, he'd gone into a slump and gotten out of shape, which allowed Grizz to capture him and take the new tool he'd invented to help him steal eggs. So it looked like the very first Cooper cane had been stolen as well. Great. We may have rescued Bob from the arena, but we still needed to find out what sort of operation Grizz was running for La Paradox, and why it involved stealing all the eggs. We also needed Bob's help to find the rest of the band parts. And that meant we had to get him back into climbing shape. Fast.
Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. And again, I love how they can understand Bob, though. I really do like that they can actually understand Bob. Again, since we've got, again, the Platinum Trophy, we don't have to worry about, you know, messing up or anything when it comes to any of the buttons, of course, when doing the different challenges here. Same thing when it comes to the dance with Carmelita.
Okay, Murray, we need Bob's help to recover the lost component, but he's in terrible condition.
Yeah, he looks in very bad shape.
No problem, Bentley. The Murray knows what it takes to be a champion. All right, listen up. Playtime is over. Your job is to get back in shape, and my job
I
is
love that he
to
looks at himself like, what?
do that. The Murray is taking your training to the next level.
Like he can tell that he's in bad shape.
Training exercises: slippery slope, penguin popper, sumo slack, duck and cover, super sling, and whack-a-choke. Okay, so maybe they're not your standard exercises, but they are Murray approved, so let's get started.
And again, just how you're able to start whatever one you want to start with.
Using advanced training techniques, the Murray has gained the balance of a mountain goat. Now I'm gonna pass my secret on to you. It's simple. You stand in the middle of the ice, and my little helpers will shake things up. All you have to do is keep that egg in one piece.
It's not the worst thing, I would definitely say. Pretty interesting exercise challenges Murray gives Bob.
That's using your balance. Don't let those penguins scramble your egg.
Literally. Don't let them scramble your egg, literally.
Yeah, your balance is back. Way to stay on your feet, kid.
Like the Murray, you need to develop your reaction speed, and not just at the dinner table. You want to hit your
Or
opponent
not just at the
just
dinner
like
table
this.
to do your
Turn
reaction
your back
speed.
and whack the opponent when he's in front of you.
Again, these penguins are probably not being paid enough to be whacked with a bone into the air, right? Like I said, all of these are definitely not that hard.
You probably could do it all day, but the penguins would get irritable.
Which this one can be a bit annoying if you know, trying to figure out exactly how to launch the penguins
The key is concentration.
and hit them in the target.
One look at those pterodactyls. See the targets they're holding? Put my little pals in that sling and show them how real birds fly. When you hit enough targets, you win. Make those penguins fly.
Yeah, once you, if you don't really can tell of what you're supposed to do, it definitely can be annoying, I would definitely say. I love that they're taunting Bob, though, before you put him into slingshot. Dadgummit. And yeah, just missing them, too. Definitely be something.
Yeah, great shooting, kid. But don't get cocky.
But like I said, it's all fine now, since we got all the trophies.
A real fighter knows when to strike and when to back off. Like whether or not to have one more pepperoni and chocolate chip burrito. To make
Who would even have that?
Calls, you need precision. Our little
For real.
penguin pals
Who would even want a chocolate chip
pepperoni
pepperoni burrito? Pepperoni chocolate chip burrito. Who would even want that? Or to try that, personally. I know I wouldn't want to try it.
These guys are tricky. Get a big penguin and you're gonna get rocked. Oh yeah, that's picking your punches, Joe. During my illustrious sumo career, I developed the strength to move my opponent, no matter how big. I also won the ramen eating championship, but that's another story.
I would like to hear about that story, to be honest. That ramen eating competition championship.
You better find your strength. If you don't, he's gonna slap you in the next week. When you can move him out of the ring, you'll be done. Use your power.
Yeah, just press the buttons
Don't let him back you up.
and then just slap them.
Come on, move that big bird.
There you go.
That's using your strength, champ.
Now to dodge the penguins.
When you've been fighting as long as the Murray, you develop cat-like reflexes. But, like, without all the hairballs and stuff. To do this, you have to keep your focus. This exercise is simple. Dodge the penguins. If you can dodge a penguin, you can dodge anything. Figure out where those birds are going, then get out of the way. Good going, Bob. That's how you focus.
And again, now it's the montage,
Bob, you
putting
got what it
everything
takes.
together.
You earned those medals, but there's one last test. You've got to put it all together. Everything at once. Sort of like a triple-decker pizza. You know what you gotta do. Now make the Murray proud.
And again, this is the part where you needed to not mess up once in order to get the trophy. So yeah, not messing a single thing on this montage. You gotta do it absolutely perfect. All these different things perfect in order to get the trophy. Definitely not easy, I would definitely say. There are some parts that you can mess up, but it's not the worst trophy in the game. It's definitely not the worst one I got, though. And really, the only one that was definitely the trickiest of all of the exercises was definitely the whole slingshot. Yeah, it was definitely the whole slingshot. That was the one that, you know, that was the most annoying part. Especially when it speeds up, too. Really, when it speeds up is definitely, I can definitely say. But thankfully, if you do mess up when trying to get the trophy, you can just pause the game and go to return checkpoint or restart checkpoint. If you press that, then you'll be able to restart from the beginning of the montage for you to be able to get the trophy if you mess up. So that is a good thing. Yeah, that is a good thing. And again, where it speeds up here.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, you really gotta do your reaction.
Nice. Stay in the zone, Bob.
You really gotta do your reaction perfect here. Oh.
I know you got the heart of a champion. Now show me.
Again, especially when it gets faster. You definitely gotta be careful here. It's all about your reaction, of course. Or your spade. It's all about your spade, of course.
Yes. Now you're ready, kid. Now you're ready.
Like I said, it definitely wasn't the worst trophy to get. But definitely not easy in my opinion. Because again, you can definitely easily mess up. You can definitely mess up pretty easily on any part. Especially when it speeds up. You really gotta do it quickly. Again, your reaction speed has to be very quick. So yeah, your reaction speed has to be very, very quick.
Okay, Murray, this is the place. My readings show the temporal sprocket is somewhere in that cliff area. You'll need to climb that rock wall to reach it. But first, it looks like you're gonna have to clear out that crowd of guards.
No problem. I'll use the beatdown I'm about to give those chumps for a warm-up. Then I'll get your doohickey back.
Murray, I realize you volunteered for this one, but are you sure you're ready for that climb?
Come on, Bentley. The Murray was born ready.
Definitely feel bad for Murray, though. For sure. Just him not being able to do the whole climb. Right? Him not being able to do the whole climb. Trying to get the loot from these guys can definitely be annoying, that's for sure.
Murray, this doesn't look like it's working.
Just give me a minute. I almost got it.
Murray, I'm sure you could do it, but we just don't have the time. We need to move fast here. I'm going with Plan B.
Wait. You
Murray getting benched.
Yeah, I'm calling in Bob.
Great. The Murray just got benched.
Relax, Murray. Climbing's his specialty. Besides, you should be proud. You were the one that trained him. Why don't you come back to the hideout and have a snack?
I'm not hungry. Whoa. So this is what it feels like.
Again, poor Murray. And him just saying, though.
Okay, Bob. I know Murray got you ready. You'll have to navigate around obstacles
So,
or break through.
Before we do that,
Press the square button to power
hang on.
the wall. That should break through any
Before we do that, can I actually get something right quick? I know I could wait until later on, but before we actually do that, can I do something real quick? Yeah, just to go ahead and get the mask over here. And then there's another part where we need to climb with Bob. Pretty sure it's up here, over in this direction.
Oh, it's snapping time! Runner!
I know it's somewhere around here. Wasn't it in this section, though? Again, I know there's a Pacific area. We need to use Bob. Can't remember if it's this area. There's a whole climbing section we need to do. Yeah, I think it's this area here. Yeah, it's this area. Again, you need to climb up here to get that. There we go. I wanted to go ahead and get those. Go ahead and get those 2 masks collected. And now we can go and do the actual challenge that we need to do.
What was that?
Yeah, we can go and do the challenge now.
I heard something.
No, it was just that guy's imagination. He said he heard something. So, no, it was just that guy's imagination. He was just hearing things. Yeah. Yeah, those guards were just hearing things, that's all. That's all. They were just hearing things. And there's another mask in this area. Bob and him. Poor Bob, though. Trying to... Not knowing how to do Binocucom.
Put it on over your eyes. Yes, that thing will help you see great distances. And I'm not really inside, but I don't have time.
It's hard to explain. Especially Bob not realizing, since, you know, this was... The Binocucom was not invented on his time.
No. Sorry, you're not any closer. We call that a zoom lens. Just keep climbing.
I mean, gotta give credit to Bentley, though. Gotta give credit to Bentley for, you know, just how he took that, though.
Very nice. You really are an expert.
Well, not in this section here in particular, but this job with Bob is where we need to get another mask. It's close, though. It is close. It's over at this area.
Look out for ice beetles. They give a whole new meaning to the word frostbite.
Yeah, it's up here.
Watch out for those pterodactyl eggs. You don't want to wind up with egg on your face.
And yeah, just don't die, too. I mean, those eggs are huge. But yeah, there's another mask up here. Go over to here, and there's a mask right here. I mean, yeah, I can totally understand why the pterodactyls would be, you know, angry. Grizz stealing the eggs. I mean, that's totally understandable. I love that it says job complete, even though, no, not quite. Since, you know, you have to do some more climbing.
Well, that's not entirely surprising.
Right, since you gotta do some more climbing.
Actually, that is what you rest time. But more importantly, it looks like we need to reach those higher nests now. I was hoping you'd say that. There's the sprocket, Bob. That mama pterodactyl must have broken free, but she's sticking around because all these babies are still captive. Don't worry, we will help them. You sound just like Sly. Be careful you don't wake her or those babies up. I don't think she'll be very happy to see you.
Just the fact that he says, you sound just like Sly.
Wake those babies. You don't want to attract Mama Pterodactyl's attention.
Right, just the fact that Bentley said that. That he sounds just like Sly.
If this doesn't work, maybe we can get Sly to wear an A costume.
Just wait up here.
Be careful. You do not want to fall from that height.
Yeah, that would not be a pleasant fall. That's for sure.
Easy nothing. This might be our only chance. So far, so good. Mama Pterodactyl is not so fall. Okay, this rocket is almost in range.
There you go. And yeah, that time we actually completed the job. We actually completed it there. And this is yet another job where we can actually see clockwork. Yeah, this is another job that you can actually see clockwork. But again, you have to zoom in very in to spot him, because he's in a very far distance. I mean, I think you can see him without the binocular, but it would be a lot easier to use the binocular to see clockwork.
I knew it! Those little tuxedo terrors are the real pest.
They're just penguins, Bentley.
Yeah, we're able to make penguins barf in this job.
You just wait. It looks like they've torn my gravity and calculator apart. You're gonna have to track down each piece to reassemble it.
I don't see what you're complaining about. I'm the one who's just a penguin herder now.
Murray, are you still upset about the climbing thing? Come on, it just worked out better that way. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, myself included. And trust me, we can't do anything without your might. That's why we're a team.
I guess. Well, it looks like I've got some birds to round up.
But yeah, if you go here,
I promise I won't squeeze
which,
too
yeah,
hard.
if you look, can you see him? Probably not, but if we look up there, there he is. Clockwork is sitting up there.
That's it, Murray. Don't let him get away.
Barf it up, penguin.
This is for your own good.
Yeah, making penguins barf. How good of a job that is.
Excellent expectoration, Murray. I hope it doesn't smell too fishy.
Hey, Bentley? Where's Carmelita? I kind of miss her.
Well, she's around. You know how independent she is.
She's ticked at Sly again, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
I mean, just think that, though. Especially Murray actually saying that he actually misses Carmelita. I mean, considering on the third game, when, you know, on episode 2, when he says, you know, before you have to get the Mask of Dark Earth off of Carmelita. And Sly saying, getting back to Carmelita we all know and love. And Murray saying, I do not love her. But then, on Hair, he's like, I kind of miss Carmelita. Like, very good for Murray, I definitely would say. That's 23. Come here, you penguin. Come here, you penguin.
Right, you're out, Murray. Okay. Come on, time to cough it up, pal.
I love the squeaking noises, though, that they make when you're squeezing the penguins.
Awesome! Wipe it off before you bring it back.
Just call me Murray, penguin puker.
Just call me Murray, penguin puker.
So these penguins like to eat their snacks.
I keep pressing that button. Maybe because my finger is always on that button. Just the way that I hold the controller. My finger is always on it.
Mr. Penguin, meet Mr. Hyder.
Great! Now we're getting somewhere.
I should have brought a snack to lure these little guys. Like maybe a tuna popsicle.
I love tuna. I'm not gonna lie, I love tuna. But a tuna popsicle? Like, that is gross. That would be gross. A tuna popsicle. Yes, I love eating some tuna on some toast. You know, those canned tuna, of course. The canned kind of tuna I love eating. But, yeah, a tuna popsicle? No, thank you.
Okay, buddy. Time to give back what you took.
Keep it up! We're almost done!
I guess all this running around is a good workout. My mighty physique could probably use a tune-up. Stop!
Hello, you penguin.
Grab it, Murray! That's the last one!
Sorry, pal. For what it's worth, I love snacks too.
There you go.
You did it, Murray!
Big deal. So I make birds barf.
Yeah, but you're the best I've ever seen!
Really? Gee, thanks, Bentley. Hey, you know what? I think I'm getting hungry.
Great! The sooner you get those pieces back here, the sooner you eat!
Yeah, that job is definitely something. I can just say. Definitely something. If I just fall down here, get onto this iceberg here.
Come out, intruder!
be able to do that.
Beta systems, check. Dart ammo, check. Tire pressure, check.
Bentley, how many equipment checks are you going to do?
Just being prepared, Sly. A field operative can never be too careful.
Or watch too many spy movies, apparently.
They're good reference. Those ice caves are a textbook example of a villain's hidden operation.
Relax, pal. It's simple. Use the thermovision to find Grizz, tag in with the homing dart, and let him lead us to his lair. Avoiding any lethal obstacles or bloodthirsty guards along the way, of course.
Right. Simple. I'll see you back at the hideout.
Just leave it to Bentley, though. Leave it to Bentley. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick intermission. I'm not gonna make it long that fast. Or that long. Told you I wasn't gonna be gone that long. Just had to use a bathroom break.
Time to use the thermovision.
Yeah, I just had to use the bathroom real quick. Told y'all it wouldn't take that long. Dang it, I keep pressing that. Like I said, my finger is always on that button. Just the way that I hold the controller.
This way, the thermovision should detect his footprint.
You really don't need to use the thermal vision to figure out when it comes to this area here.
Oh yeah! They say I'm like Da Vinci, master with a brush. When my art is on the wall, it makes the crowd hush.
There he is. Tag him, Bentley.
Hold on, Sly. There's something funny about that painting.
What happened, Bentley? He was right there.
I'm sorry, Sly. It's just this artwork.
Yeah, very interesting artwork, that's for sure.
I should check these with thermovision.
There you go.
Great. Way to go, pal. Outstanding. Now, go find that bear.
Definitely not a hard puzzle for sure.
This must be how Grizz moved the eggs back to his mouth. Oh, that's a huge egg. I need to get out of the way. There's some gaps in the walls to avoid the egg. This is like some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, very huge eggs. Very, very huge eggs.
Alright, peep this. We are on high alert. Nobody goes in or out with the Grizz. I gotta go finish your painting, you dig? Good. Now take these and keep your eyes. Ooh.
Looks like that door is missing something.
Yeah, a makeover.
No, Sly. I'm sure the gems Grizz gave the guards unlocked the door. I'll just have to get them the old
Okay, that was odd. Yeah, I just cut off during that cutscene there. But we're back now. Yeah, very odd, I can definitely say. Put on this costume. I don't even need the thermovision to... Yeah, like, I just looked, and yeah, I just showed that it just cut off. So, sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why I just cut off like that. But yeah, like I said, I don't even need the thermovision to figure out which ones that the guards have the gems. There you go.
Great. Now to use these on that tail, Grizz.
Did you just say something about shaking his tail?
Quiet, Sly. I got a bear to catch.
Shaking his tail.
No way I'm going out as egg salad. Well, I'll never eat an omelet again.
I've had some omelets before. They're pretty tasty.
Hey, don't forget, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I'd much rather sleep in late.
And yes, I like sleeping in late,
What do you think we just skip right
too.
I thought eggs actually.
Yeah, I definitely like sleeping in, so... Got sturdy.
The Grizz gotta put some art on ice. Gonna dig it up later for a big
Fat price.
The paradox is a stinking dude, and I'm getting real sick of his attitude.
It looks like Grizz is planting fake cave paintings. He's working a prehistoric art scam.
I get it. He paints them here, then goes back to the present.
Digs them up and sells them for a fortune.
What a con. Hurry up and tag him before he gets away again.
Right. Just to be safe, I'm going to use multiple darts. 3 should do the trick.
Belly, you need to make sure those darts stick to it. Aim for that rip in his pants.
Time to put the dart gun to good use.
Just make sure to zoom in, too.
Shot, Bentley.
Like, how does it... I mean, again, the next mission is... The next mission is literally just shows how...
I think this job is going to require 3 darts just to be able to...
How, you know, this job is really not necessary, considering that the next job is literally us having to follow Grizz. Or we have to literally follow Grizz. So, yeah, the whole shooting him with the darts ain't really that necessary.
Very nice.
Yeah, I shot the guy thrice. Sorry, the rhyming is contagious.
One of these days he's gonna get served. Yeah, the Grizz is gonna crush that little nerve.
Definitely love these outfits, though. That car is loud out there. Like I said, literally dismissing hair. It just shows that, yeah, having to shoot him with the darts is really unnecessary. Just because we're having to follow the Grizz to his mountain base. So yeah, it just shows.
Okay, Sly, this looks pretty simple. Hail Grizz we're going to stop him. You shouldn't have any trouble finding him since he's tagged with a homing dart. Just follow the signal.
We probably didn't even need the darts. He's kind of hard to miss.
For real.
Keep on the move, Sly. Stay close so I can pull the data we need off his phone. And don't underestimate him. He's no lightweight.
Alright, Grizz.
Ain't your biz. My name is the Grizz. You see, I'm hairy and scary and all of that stuff. Get the heck out of my way. Oh, I'm gonna get rough.
Word. I just love that he just says word at the end of that. That's what makes it even funnier. It's just the word.
What? Fool, you trying to run some kind of game on the Grizz? I'm tired of you telling me to walk the line straight when you walking it all crooked. Yeah, that's right. No. That ain't the deal we had. No. I got you the cane that big old hairy dude made. Now you need to hook me up. Hook me up. Yeah. Hold on. I'm losing signal. Hold on. I said I'm losing signal. Hold on. I can't. Hold on.
You catch that, Bentley?
Yeah, it sounds like he's talking to La Paradox, and there's trouble. Don't lose him.
Yeah, how is he even getting reception here on that phone?
Don't step on my canvas, cause you'll just get crushed.
That's what I'd like to know. Again, 25. Just looking 25 of the 30.
Don't need no canvas. I just paint on the wall. Nobody give me static, cause I'm better than y'all. You there? Good. Now listen up. The eggs are running out here. I need to keep my paint production going, so I need you to find me the resources. What? Well, I don't know. You know, like chickens, turkey, ostriches, parrot, frog. How would I know? Just make it happen, man. What? Oh, man, hold on. I gotta find some reception. I gotta find some. Hold on. Man. No. Hold on.
Bentley, why don't we have a phone like that to talk to Dimitri?
You really want Dimitri calling you?
Good point. Forget I asked.
I mean, I would like to have Dimitri calling me. I'd like to hear his groove. Some people say that the Grizz and Dimitri may actually be two characters that would probably get along with each other if they were to, you know, interact with each other.
I'm like, what's that? Oh, come on now. I scratched your stinky stripy little back, now you scratch mine. Not only that, I got those other crazy couple folks messing with my business now. So I gotta deal with that, and I don't see you giving me any help. No help. No. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get caught here.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Hold on a second,
Yeah, I told you I was gonna get caught, but get that bottle.
please. What's that? Oh, come on now. I scratched your stinky stripy little back, now you scratch mine. Not only that, I got those other crazy couple folks messing with my business now. So I gotta deal with that, and I don't see you giving me any help. No help.
I just knew I was gonna get caught there, though.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Huh? Hold on. It's the reception, man. I can't hear you. No, you can hear me, I can't hear you. You're choppy.
You're chopping.
You're choppy.
You're chopping.
You're choppy. Forget it, man.
Sounds like his deal with La Paradox isn't going so well.
Poor guy. I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, I'm crying over here. Just stay close.
Yeah, I'm crying over here. Yeah, I'm crying over here. Yeah, I thought he was gonna catch me there. Nothing to see here, Grizz.
You! The paradox, that skunk. I don't care what you think. The best thing you can say about that shrimp is that he stinks.
Yeah, I'm sure he would stink literally because he has a skunk after all. Right, he is a skunk after all, so.
So I'm rolling. I'm throwing. So bad it ain't fair. The Grizz will teach the paradox. Don't mess with the bear.
Again, that really sounds like fart sounds.
I'm finding this all pretty entertaining.
Yeah, just look for advantage. Grizz is off his game.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get caught there, but again,
Don't give me that. We had a deal.
needed to get the bottle.
If I did my part, I did my part. I need those eggs, and I need them yesterday. Don't leave me hanging, because I will come find you. Oh, you think I'm scared of you? Only thing scary about you is the smell. Yeah, hello? Stupid phone.
I'm finding this all
Yeah, he's not even scared of the paradox. That's actually pretty crazy. Like, he's got gut. Literally, he's got very strong gut to not be scared of the paradox. 'Cause I'm sure everybody else would have been scared of the paradox, or would be scared of the paradox. How very threatening the paradox can be. And the Grizz ain't playing. Like, he doesn't care. Because he's talking to the paradox saying, I'll come and find you and squeeze him out myself. Right.
Now let me tell you how it is. I am an artist. I got paintings to create. And I ain't putting up with any more of your excuses. Now, you give me the eggs I need for my paint, or I'll climb through this phone and squeeze them out of you myself. You got that player?
You got that player?
Hello? Why you did that? Damn.
I just love that he just says, you got that player?
No, I was so close.
I guess that means you didn't get
You got that player?
It does. Looks like we're back to square one.
I guess the bear got away, huh?
Carmelita, it's good to see you.
Uh-huh. I'm only talking to you because I have some information for Bentley. I've been tailing Grizz on my own, and I have the security codes and full schematics for his mountain base.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome. So you'll get it to Bentley for me?
Of course. I'm headed back to the hideout now. But wouldn't you rather hand it to him yourself?
Maybe I should. After all, you are not exactly trustworthy, are you?
Ouch. So, we're good, right?
Don't push your luck, Ringtail.
Wouldn't push his luck, of course. Carmelita is right about that. That's for sure. Wouldn't want to push his luck.
I caught up with the Ringtail to give him the intel I gathered on Grizz. Half of me still wanted to slap the smirk off his face, but the other half wanted to talk. Working on my own these past few days had given me time to think, and I'd realized some things. Sly may have been lying to me the whole time in Paris, but I'd lied to myself.
I mean,
as
everybody,
well.
nobody's
In my heart,
perfect,
I knew
right?
something was
Carmelita said
I
no.
didn't want to admit it.
Carmelita said no
I wanted to
to
believe
nobody's
he'd changed,
perfect, not even
but maybe
Sly.
I'd changed him. But Sly was who he was, and I had to accept that. Although this crazy time-traveling business had given me a new perspective on that, too. In the past, I'd always chased Sly, arriving on the scene after the fact. But now that I'd fought alongside him, with Bentley, Murray, and his ancestors, I have to admit a newfound respect. We aren't really so different. We both fight for justice. We just do it from opposite sides of the law. The question is, can I live with that? Honestly, I don't know. But for now, perhaps it's enough that I see things more clearly, and that we have a common enemy in the paradox. I'm not going anywhere until I put that stinking weasel behind bars.
Really good for Carmelita, though. That's what I can say. Really good for Carmelita. Really, really good. So before we do the whole operation, I guess we can go and try to figure out where those last clue bottles are. We're only missing 2. Only 2 clue bottles. Which one of them is over here. Yeah, one of them's right there. There you go. That's 1. Now, to find the last clue bottle. Yeah, I got the one on the Grizz statue. Again, just 1 clue bottle. Just to go ahead, you know, to be able to get the vault. And just trying to... I'm finding an idea of where it is. Thought I might have heard it for some reason. Yeah, for some reason. Thought I might have heard the clue bottle rattling. Where are you, you clue bottle? Reveal yourself. I mean, I could agree with that guard just saying that to the clue bottle. Yeah, I can say that to the clue bottle. I got the one here though. Clue bottle can definitely be hiding good. That's for sure. I don't think it's anywhere around here though. Like again, would have gotten ones over here. There's no use trying to hide Clue bottle. I should say. No use trying to hide. Oh wait, here it is. Yeah, here it is. We found it. We found the last Clue bottle. I didn't actually think to look at this, at that part. Right, I didn't even think to look under there. I mean, I knew it was there, I just didn't think to look under here. There you go. All vaults collect, or all bottles collected here. There you go. Clockwork's eye. And now we'll be able to track the Clue bottles a lot easier now. Now we can do the operation.
Alright, the time has come to deal with Grizz. This guy is a menace to the time continuum, not to mention the arts. And it's time to shut him and his counterfeit cave painting production down. It appears he's already beefed up security, so he's probably expecting us. But thanks to Carmelita, we have complete schematics of his mountain base. So once we get inside, I'll be able to target the egg vats and make sure they're scrambled. Just a little egg humor. Next, Bob, you'll need to climb the main generator tower and pry the pressure valves open to completely disrupt power. That should start a fatal chain reaction in the system. Murray, at this point, you'll have to get to the master control panel and make sure no one can reset the system before the damage is done. Of course, you'll need to use your pugilistic skills on any guards that might get in your way. After this, the system will be completely disabled and we can do a little bear hunting. Sly, it'll be your job to take down Grizz when we find him.
I'm glad. I mean, again,
Well, that's the plan.
I'm glad
You should all be
that's
clear on
changed.
what needs to be done, so let's get out there and put this bear on ice.
Again, I'm glad that that changed, and it's Murray, the one to be able to defeat Grizz instead of Sly. I mean, just think about it. Murray being able to defeat Roseanne, which is a tiger, and then Don Octavio being a lion, and then the Grizz being a bear.
Carmelita, are you sure you'll be
Yeah,
all right?
he managed to defeat very,
Wouldn't want you to
very strong, like,
sit in
creatures.
that other car.
Don't worry, Ringtail. have my shock pistol to keep me warm.
Yeah. The Murray managed to bait a bear, a lion, and a tiger. Like, that is impressive within itself. Because, yeah, those are very huge, very, very strong creatures. Animals, for sure.
This is my stop. I need to destroy those egg bats and then make my way to the rendezvous point. Keep your communication channel open. I'll see you all later.
Okay, Bentley. Just watch your step.
Always, Slime. Always.
Where are you, guard?
If I open those piston valve covers, they should function as lifts.
And be 2 masks in this section, or in this area. Well, not with Bentley, but one with Bob and one with Sly, and we have the paraglide over to the machine.
I bet if I disable that egg bat, this maintenance grid works. Looks like those bats are excellent. Let's one that down.
I love the wordplay he uses, though. Excellent.
Stop!
Yeah, just go into the hacking, just to stop that guy from attacking. Again, pretty simple there. There you go. Very, very simple.
Great. I just need to make it to that ledge. I just can't let these ballots turn me into a turtle pancake.
That's for sure, Bentley.
Time for some more explosive darts. Now that's what I call an extreme malfunction.
Or as he would say, the rhyming is contagious.
You'll need to find the valve covers and pry them loose to disrupt the power output. Yes, it is a dangerous climb, but if anyone can do it, you can. Right, see you at the top. Good luck.
Not the first valve we need to turn, but close to the second one is where the mask is.
Great job, Bob. Calm down.
And if we just slide further down before turning the last. Oh wait, yeah, there's 3. Duh. I don't know why I forgot there was 3. 3 of them. Yeah, just go down here, and there we go. Yeah, after the second valve, you can get to where the mask is.
Murray, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll find you guys after I figure out how to get off this crazy thing.
Right, we've got another problem.
Okay.
We needed Murray to cover that control panel, but he's gone. If that guard resets the system, not only will this mission be a failure, but we'll be sitting ducks. We don't have a lot of time here, Fly. Use your pouch to reach that platform and take out the guard.
Like I said, when it comes to the whole paragliding bit, is where the next mask is. We need to get. And this should be the 10th mask in this episode, out of the 11. Which again, the whole 11th mask is in the arcade machine, which I can't activate until I get at least all of the treasures in said episode. And I would rather wait to get the treasures until once I get the last outfit, you know, in the 40 Thieves episode.
Not bad. A little sloppy though, don't you think?
Hey, that was almost a compliment. I'll take it.
Way to hustle, Fly.
Thanks. Now let's go find Murray.
Just the awkward expression on Bob's face, though.
Man, I knew I should have made that left turn.
It's gonna be nice. Sugar and spice. When I put that Cooper gang on ice.
Murray versus the Grizz.
No way I'm letting this chump get away. Bombs away! The Murray's got a beef with you, punk.
Don't mess with Murray.
Murray,
That's for
we have
sure.
to help him.
Wait a sec, guys. Murray can handle
I mean, look at what Don Octavio did to Bentley.
Bentley's right. My money's
Punched
on him.
Bentley out of the wheelchair. And look what
Trust me, pal.
Murray did to Don Octavio. Beating the snot out of him. So yeah, don't mess with Murray.
Escape. That's right.
Okay.
No. It ain't okay. You know why the Grizz love
I just love that. No. I just love that.
No complications, no hassle, no worries. Ever since I was a little kid, a little girl, it's the only time I truly feel free. And now, you Cooper Funk roll in and you gonna spoil my dream? Well, it ain't going down like that. You better check the script back, man, cause the Grizz is about to show you how to skate.
Let's go, Grizz.
Oh man, this won't take much.
Again, don't mess with Murray. That's the mistake that the Grizz is definitely going to regret. That, you know, I'm sure Don Octavio and Razan definitely had regrets on when challenging the Murray. So yeah, he was a painter, but his dream that he's always wanted to do when he was little is to ice skate. Try to keep up, pink stuff. Square, triangle, circle.
No way you can copy the Grizz.
Oh yeah! Time for the Murray to take over.
You can't do what I do. You can't do what I do.
I think he just said you're skating worse than you paint. Like, yeah, don't mess with Murray. Because I know one of the lines Murray says to Grizz is, "My grandma can skate better than you." And saying, "I thought you said you had moves." That Murray says to the Grizz. Square, triangle, circle. Square, triangle, circle. And he just said, "I thought you said you had moves." Triangle, square. X, oh, dadgummit. Again, definitely make sure you don't mess up. Square, triangle, circle. Square, triangle, circle. Loudmouth, he called him. X, triangle, square. X, triangle, square. It just said my grandma skates better than you. X, triangle, circle. X, triangle. Dadgummit. Again. It's fine though. I said it, but I just didn't press it. Triangle, circle. X, triangle, square. X, triangle, X, triangle, circle. X, triangle, circle. Yeah, there you go. Just punch him in the face. How are you gonna smack the paint right off of Murray? That's what I want to know. The Grizz saying, "I'm gonna smack the paint right off you." How would you be able to do that? Yeah, now I'm gonna get hurt there. It's fine though. Good one, Grizz.
No way you can copy the Grizz.
Circle, circle, X.
You can't do what I do.
I thought you said you had
You try to
Dadgummit. Again, I was saying it in my head.
Let's see if you can match these moves.
And I end up pressing the wrong button anyway.
Yeah, time for the Murray to take over.
Let's see if you can match these moves, sucker.
Maybe you need training. Whoa.
Maybe you need training reels, Murray says.
You can't do what I do. No way you can copy the Grizz.
Murray can do that in his sleep.
And with that, that is the Grizz defeated. GG to Murray. Took down a bear.
Nice moves, Murray.
Murray took down a bear.
That performance was definitely a
Not just a tiger, not just a lion, but also a bear.
Thanks, guys. I guess this makes up for all my screw-ups lately.
Murray, we all make mistakes. It happens. But it doesn't matter because we're a team. And we all have each other's backs. That's why we're unbeatable.
Yeah, what he said. Today, you were the hero, Murray. Don't you forget it.
Aw, shucks. Hey, I'm starved. Anybody bring anything to eat? French fries? Pizza? Anything? An apple, even?
Carmelita had cooled off a bit, but she hadn't forgiven me yet, and I really couldn't blame her. The last thing she wanted to do was join up with a bunch of thieves, something that went against everything she stood for. I could tell it was a tough decision, but in the end, she knew it was probably her only shot at busting the paradox. Dimitri was happy to finally hear from us, as he'd been worried his bros were warping their faces off, whatever that meant. He pointed us to our next destination, medieval England, and as it turned out, Grizz's crown was the perfect object to get us there. So, although we'd only uncovered this Ice Age scheme by accident, luck was definitely on our side. And we left in a confident mood, ready to tackle whatever fate had in store for us.
I mean, even though it may have seemed to be an accident that they ended up in that prehistoric age, I mean, they managed to stop Grizz, and he also met the very first Cooper as well. You know, that was not part of the Thievius Raccoonus.
We'd come to merry old England to locate my ancestor, Sir Galeth Cooper, a gallant knight who founded the Cooper Order. Unfortunately, what we found was anything but regal. Sir Galeth had been reduced to performing in a local circus as a jester, complete with ridiculous costume. The villainous stench of the paradox hung over the entire area. We didn't know what was going on yet, but we knew it wasn't good. To make matters worse, we still had no information about Penelope. Bentley wasn't letting it show, but I knew deep down he was pretty worried. Hopefully we would find some answers soon. But first, we had to go to the circus.
And yeah, that's what probably makes this episode the saddest, I would say. The saddest episode. Because, you know, the reveal of Penelope's betrayal. Right? I definitely would say. Let's see. Yeah, by that. And if we look, if we just look, yeah, see, the only 10 out of 11 of the Cooper mask, of the slime mask. Obviously, the last one we would need to get is, for that episode, is from that arcade machine, which again, you can't do until you collected all the treasures in an episode. And of course, the same thing is here, and also on here too. Which, yeah, I had to redo the whole save file, because I accidentally oversaved. Or, yeah, oversaved the save file that we were doing. When I 100%ed the game, I accidentally oversaved the save file that we were playing on. So, yeah, I had to do a new game all the way to the point that we've reached here. But, yeah. Hopefully I enjoyed this stream. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and keep on watching this channel if you see anything new. And yeah. I'd like to know what you think. Catch you next one.